Holy Jesus. We are at that time, are we? I kept y'all waiting, huh? It's finally time, folks. The time has come, and so have I, for us to finally play Metal Gear Solid 1. It's been such a long time. It's been, ever since I put up that poll, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to play this damn game for a long time. But, because of Super Mario RPG and a lot of the technical difficulties and all that happened in between the beginning of that playthrough and now, I was like, the wait was just longer and far longer than I even wanted it to happen. But here we are. All that don't matter right now. For the first time, now here's the thing. My history with Metal Gear Solid is mostly through YouTube, through other people playing this game, from various YouTubers, even from back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean by 2010 or so, that I've first watched other people play Metal Gear Solid, or around 2008. That was when I was very well aware of Metal Gear Solid. In fact, the closest I ever got to playing Metal Gear Solid, so to speak, was, or at least have any relation to playing anything Metal Gear Solid related, was Super Smash Bros. Brawl when it was brand new. Back in 2008, when I got to play as Solid Snake for the first time. And that was pretty crazy. That was crazy. And I was slightly aware of the game series, but never actually played it until today. Again, I have seen other people play through the games online on YouTube way back when, and it wasn't until recently when I've seen other VTubers play through Metal Gear Solid 1, her playthrough of the series, through the entire series of Metal Gear Solid. So it kind of got me thinking, you know what? I'm getting that Metal Gear Solid itch. So I figured, why not? Why don't I go and play Metal Gear Solid for the first time? Like, actually sit down and play it. And it wasn't until the Master Collection that I was able to get this opportunity. Originally, I was gonna play this on an emulator on PC via DuckStation. I was initially thinking about that, but with the release of the Master Collection, I figured it's the easiest way. It's the easiest way to even play it now. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll buy a copy and then we'll go from there. So here we are, and we'll finally be playing a Metal Gear Solid. I know I said that multiple times in Metal Gear Solid 1. I especially love screwing around with the augmented VR minigame, especially the remote-controlled rockets. Tried playing 2 Substance, but it was hell to install it. Well, it's a good thing that... Here's the thing, though, because this isn't my first time playing a Metal Gear Solid game, because around 2011, 2012, I did manage to buy... I like Metal Gear Solid 2, but I really love Metal Gear Solid 3. Again, it has been a while since I played it, so my thoughts may have changed since then. I'm hoping that that I could go and play through at least Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. Not play them in succession, because I think I'm gonna space them out in between other games. So So from this playthrough up until the end of this game, I will play Metal Gear Solid 1, and then after that, I'll play something else, whether it's Far Cry 2 or, since we discussed it in Discord at some point, maybe the Saints Row reboot, just for shits and giggles. We'll have to see for ourselves. We'll have to see for ourselves how exactly we feel about it, and then we'll go from there. And then after that, then Metal Gear Solid 2, and then after that, another game, and then Metal Gear Solid 3, so on and so forth. So let's just say we're going to end the game. So let's just say that for you guys over there, we'll start the year off by playing a Metal Gear Solid 1, and then after that, I guess in the pace that we're going, there's a high chance that we'll end the year off with Metal Gear Solid 3. There's a high chance. At the pace that I'm going, shit, may as well be. You have no idea how insanely lucky I got a Nikkei these past few days. Mostly posted my polls at Phantom Thieves and kind of got lazy to repost it. Boo. Did play Metal Gear Solid 1 more recently, a few years back recently. Great times. This is going to be my first time playing Metal Gear Solid 1. Because again, I have played through the other Metal Gear Solid games. Just 2, 3, a teeny bit of Peace Walker and a little bit of... I did complete Ground Zeroes and a teeny bit of the Phantom Pain, but never did get to complete that one. Valhalla waiting room better be ready. That is true, actually. That is true. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Maybe after Metal Gear Solid, actually. Yeah, maybe do a quick detour of that one first, and then go to either Saints Row or some other game that I may have that I'm thinking about playing. But again, all in due time. Maybe. Though I'm only saying Valhalla because it is a game that I do want to wrap up, that I do want to play at some point in the future, much like Hi-Fi Rush, because that one was on a hiatus for a while. And same thing with Valhalla, so yeah, there's a chance I might need to do that. Sounds good to me. Maybe. We'll have to see where we're at first. Speaking of. Oh man. So here's the thing. I was playing through this game recently. And by recently I mean by this particular version, because I wanted to see for myself how exactly would this look like if I were to be playing this on stream. And I gotta say, I do like the presentation. Just a little bit. You know, just to test to see if the game actually works or not. You never know nowadays. But yeah, I do like it. And I have heard that there's been some updates here and there ever since the last time I managed to play this, so I want to see what the changes were now. Did you get Saints Row reboot on Epic? Yes, I did. That's why I suggested Saints Row. It's gonna be a shit show. Oh damn, what's all of this? Okay, Metal Gear Solid, originally released in '98. Voices English, subtitles English. And then VR missions. I've known about VR missions and the Metal Gear Solid, the original, on PS1. I know about these two. What's the rest? Special missions, originally released in '99, VR training sold predominantly in Europe. Subcontinent differs from that in Metal Gear Solid VR missions. So this is a... So I take it then this is the European version of VR missions, right? Is that what they're trying to say? Is that what they're suggesting here? That's cool. And then Metal Gear Solid Integral, originally released in Japan in '99, English audio only, Japanese and English subtitles. Difficulty settings and a VR disc has been added. Kojima became inspired by the cinematics all thanks to one small game called Another World, or Out of This World. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. He's an aspiring director that just so happens to that I guess his life just ended up turning into sent in his direction towards game design and all that. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, considering the way that he approaches games compared to a lot of other game developers. Oh, Kojima re-released Snatcher someday. Hype for Suikoden though. The VR missions were much fun. I do want to check out the VR missions. Maybe after we play Metal Gear Solid. That's a big maybe though. Oh, and this one's also the one that I've actually. Here's the thing, though. I was very curious about some of the PS1 exclusive features onto this version, considering that there is no memory card. There's absolutely no memory card on here, and there's technically no Controller 1 or Controller 2 port. Now I won't say. Now here's the thing, though. No spoilers on this one, though, because I do have an idea as to what exactly entails in this version, but I do want to keep things like as pure as possible. So don't tell me a lot of things here and there unless I actually ask for it specifically. No spoilers. Got it? Now I say as I watch so many goddamn playthroughs, but you get what I mean though. Just for this specific version only. Another World was part of my childhood, and only a few years back I finally finished. Hope the sequel, Heart of the Alien, gets released on PC. It was a Sega CD exclusive. Alright, edited save data. Add virtual saved data. Any mention regarding that boss that became that? Well, to be fair though, like I said, I've already been pretty familiar with most of Metal Gear Solid in general. But I will say, in terms of what would be considered new for this particular port of Metal Gear Solid. So let's say for example, if there's a way to beat the Psycho Mantis boss battle, like if there's something new, I don't want to know about it. That's more of the general idea of it. In terms of story spoilers or anything like that, you can go hog wild on that one. That's fine. I'm actually fine with that because I'm already familiar with the story itself. In terms of gameplay mechanics on what's new regarding this version, I'm fine. Notice the strange cuts during the stream. It skips forward. That's my OBS for some godforsaken reason. I don't know what's going on. Put in Silent Hill. And then what do we have here? Azure Dreams. I heard about this one. Who knows? It could be a JRPG. I know the Watch Mojo top 10 on Metal Gear Solid. Vandal Hearts. Contra Legacy of War. I think those are the only games that I'll add just for the save data list. Yeah, that should be it. All right, guys. Showtime. I might need to fix the screen a little later, though. Played Phantom Pain plus demo, Metal Gear Solid 1.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss.
Y'all gotta realize that. This was 1998.
If the demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Speaking of childhood games, for some reason Shogo Mobile Armor Division was the closest to being a Metal Gear Solid game.
High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Shaman.
And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Then to hell with you. What did you say at the heart of the alien part? Is he here? Oh, I only said that it'd be pretty hard to port something like that, right? Considering it's a Sega CD exclusive. Okay, captions on vibration. Ah, vibrations, God. Previews on Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. I guess this is technically, yeah, I guess that's technically the way to do that. Yeah. Alright. Hard, radar off. Let's just go on normal. I just want to have fun, not actually want. I don't really want to like tear my hair out, you know. Actually emulated Heart of the Alien. Boy, I felt the feels from the end. First game up to the beginning of the
through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
you.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Push the squares button. Okay. And here we are. Okay, so...
You have to crawl to get through there. First, crouch down by pressing the crawl button, and then use the directional button to crawl in the direction you want.
Be careful, though. Crawling is slow and you can't attack when you're doing it either.
You can stand up by pressing the crawl button again.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's my... Again, my crouch. That's the crawl. Hold on a second. Okay, rations. Hey, come on, Snake. Get up there. Why can't you just swim normally, like a normal person? There's also Flashback, great platformer. Didn't like some guys saying they prefer the reloaded version, which is more side-scroller shooter. Might be nostalgia goggles though, but I think the platformer with the limited shooter. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you can control this with the D-pad as well. Yeah, I forgot that's an option.
What was that noise?
Oh shit.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
We just did it again? Bruh. You know, at this point, I can't tell if it's my OBS or if it's my internet. It's one of those two. It can't be it. It can't be it. Like it can't be both. Okay, so where are you going, bro? Well, might as well take someplace to hide then, if that's the case. The elevator, but there's a guard. That explains why my internet is bad on my end too.
What was that noise?
Shit. Ration was over here. Another ration. Go. Get to the elevator. Hey, I actually did it. Yeah, no violence whatsoever. Like, we didn't have to kill people. We didn't have to knock people out. We just go over there. We just go. I mean, besides, this is a stealth game after all, not a action violent game. And there he is, in like 32-bit glory. I think 32-bit, right? Because I think the PlayStation was a 32-bit system.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Yep.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Thoughts on Cold War's Curse? Last time I played it, I hit this puzzle stop my journey. And I forgot to add police knots to the zombie gems that will never get me on newer platform. That's a game I have heard about. And to be quite honest, I don't think I've ever actually seen any gameplay footage of it at all. I don't think I ever have. Maybe outside of, at least outside of Metal Gear Solid 1, I don't think I've ever seen any footage of it anywhere else.
Hours left until their deadline.
Or at least I never had the
Wow.
interest to even check that out myself.
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was on radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Oh.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Famous solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Sure.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If
Yes,
he's
sir.
alive, that is.
But if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Get something for the
Yes,
acid.
it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data.
Sweet.
Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency
What did I
is
say at the Resident Evil 2D part? I forgot.
140.96.
I forgot.
It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Well, that
I'll
aged
hold you to that,
horribly.
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You
You
never,
never
know.
know.
I'll go grab something. All right. Damn. Oh,
If
that
you want to
jagged
get in,
goodness.
there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
You never know. They could be nice
One
terrorists.
sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
They're damn pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
If you're feeling risky.
I can't see it from here.
Yeah, it's up there, Snake. Go get him.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Yes, sir. All right. You're on your own, soldier. Okay, perhaps it's not the best idea to go in the middle. Over here, rations. Maybe equip that just in case. Error. Oh shit. There's a dude right over there.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Whose footprints are these? Where are they? Where'd they go? Oh, guess going this way then. Man, this game feels nostalgic. It kind of does. So calm. Semi-automatic pistol. Hold down X to aim. Release fire. Okay, but which X though? This dude is sleeping. So, we'll have to go somewhere else. Who's guarded by a sleeping guard.
A surveillance camera?
Bruh. Surely I could just... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, easy. Anything over here? Nope. Uh-huh. Shit. Bro, you better not go over here. You better not look over here. I swear to God. This way. Is there a camera over here? Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. All right. Let's go. What's up, man?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid.
D.
He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
All right. Gotcha. Gotta go in. Does this game feel nostalgic? It kind of does. Yeah. I mean, even as someone who's never played this game on their own, like, so to speak, it feels very nostalgic. Yeah, like 2008, like 2010 me is like reliving
Snake,
this shit.
this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well,
Oh.
I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Okay, 14180. But yeah, this, right?
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon.
Today at work
If things
sucked.
are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
No, I can save here, yeah.
Won't work in a narrow space.
Right.
Too much harmonic resonance. The radio waves produce interference, and we can't analyze the topographic data. Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
Yes, miss.
Don't give up, Snake.
Nope, time to move on. That. Okay, that's the exits. Okay, I gotta go this way. My dumbass. Alright.
I moved the Dark Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
She's really frisky.
Woman in the cell?
An entire mess. Yeah, spray out the rats. Camera over there. Huh. Likely a library. And that's the way out.
Press the action button to drop down.
I'll think about it. Let's see what's over here. Ration. Oh. Snake is too... Snake doesn't have that many pockets.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Yeah, so first... Yeah, so basement, right? Gotta head to the basement. Chaff grenade. Okay. Okay, so we gotta get down there somehow. Oh shit. Well. Yeah, get beat down. Beat down. Damn, I screwed up big time, bro. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's not have this anymore. Alright, well, at least the elevator's up. B1. Is it B1, right? It burns. Getting aside is pretty uncomfortable.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I'll do my best, lady. Speaking of which.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief.
Okay, save. One block.
Come on, Snake. You can do it.
Thanks. Yep, definitely picking up something over there.
Look at the radar. It's picking up.
What's up, man?
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Crashing up there. Hold on, though. What's over here, then? That feeling when Metal Gear Solid was inspired by Escape from New York and Streets of Rage was inspired by Streets of Fire. Escape from New York. You know, the funny thing is, I never watched Escape from New York, but I did watch Escape from LA. I don't know why, though. I really don't know why. I wish I could give you a reason, but for some reason, I don't know how. I don't know how I skipped that. Just press them together. There's a sequel? Yeah, Escape from LA is a sequel to Escape from New York. Same character. Yep, there goes Meryl. Is that a woman? Don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, is that a woman? No, I don't care. That champagne is doing wonders to me right now, and they're pretty painful at that. Ooh, damn, really? I guess speaking of which... Oh, great!
Kinda damn cold.
Built different. The man didn't even bother washing his hands. Bruh. Didn't wash his hands, didn't flush either. Nah.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Yo.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true.
All of it. Okay.
You don't look like one of them.
Okay.
In that case,
Your dad likes
hurry
it.
up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry.
Good night.
First,
Alright,
I
have
want
a good
some
night, Emil.
information
Nice
about
of you
the
to drop by.
terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they
And Happy
really
New
have
Year.
the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch?
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
A tank. Gear.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
Between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Fuck out of here, Johnny.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might
Always
be
gotta
keeping
be
Baker?
3, huh?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
The walls.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card.
Hell
It
yeah.
works together with your body's own electrical field, assaults in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What
There
is
he goes.
it?
The vibration.
Hey!
Dead.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
What is
I
wrong with you,
told
Colonel? Are you
the
stupid?
Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have Baker.
Alright, fine. Hey, ration. Nice.
The DARPA chief. Poor man. He has a heart attack right after you save him. I'm getting a bad
Yeah.
feeling about this, Snake. Maybe you should let me save your mission.
You should. Oh shit.
I'm getting a bad...
Sorry.
Sorry, Snake, but it looks like the rescue was a failure. There's no reason to stay in that cell anymore. Snake, get out of there and go to the 2nd floor basement. You've got to rescue the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker, before the terrorists find out his detonation code.
Alright. Master.
You say the DARPA chief is dead?
Yeah. According to Naomi, it was a heart attack.
It couldn't be. Well, It looks like all you can do now is find Kenneth Baker, the president of Arms Tech. He's in the second floor basement, isn't he?
Yeah, on the other side of that wall that was cemented over.
Okay. Good luck, Snake. You can do it.
He's such a good guy. Oh. Hey, the door's open. Just for good measure. Just for good measure. Oh, God! Hey.
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Do I look blonde to you?
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door.
No.
You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Hell yeah.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to
Shoot.
me like a rookie.
Shoot, damn it!
I'm telling you, shoot!
Yeah, you done good. Yeah, kind of. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you. Ow. I'm out of ammo. We good? Ah! Okay, I think we're good now. That was a cheap ass shot right there.
Thanks for the help.
Wait a minute.
Wait!
Oh, yeah.
Who are you?
The goddamn.
You fool! You've killed him!
Dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Goddamn. It's a very 90s thing to do. Blade feels very inspired.
Good girl. Just like that.
Ah!
Naomi,
Nanomachines are functioning properly.
so what was it?
What
It
the
must
hell
have
was
been
that?
psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound Psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Okay, so I got a card. Man, this poor bastard. Got censored. Okay. Nothing here. Grip. Now, there is something in here, right? Or am I just being stupid? Yeah, got the bullets at least. And some more bullets. I probably should have saved that. Oh well. Alright. Elevator, please. Alright, B2. Oh god. I almost forgot about that. There's some stuff over here, but I don't think I could actually get there, right? Grenades.
The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
You'll need some kind of explosive to destroy the wall, like C4 or something. Take a good look around the armory.
Oops. My bad. This is over here. You never know. No smoking. Just bullets. All right. Hey man, I don't know. That's two. We can't do that. This is one apparently. C4. Sweet. That's exactly what I need. Alright, well. Time to get back to what we need to do. Okay, press X to set, press B to detonate. Bombs away! Let me just save here, actually.
What's up, Snake?
Hey, I meant to save.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Me when I see a sniper rifle. I don't think I need it, right? I don't need it.
President Baker should be somewhere around there. Hurry up and find him. Also, you can't use your radar there. Mei Ling says it's because of electronic jamming. If you want to know more, ask her.
Well, I can't do that right now, can I?
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
I'll put it under consideration. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Okay. Hello! Kaboom! I'm not even so sure that's the right way. Not gonna lie. Okay, it is. It is the right way. What about the other way, though? There's another hole over there that could go to. Man, you've seen better days.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Whoa!
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Damn, he really smooth with it, though.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Draw! Draw, damn it.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Ow! Dickhead! Ow!
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of sliding a long silver bullet into a well-used chamber. All right, I'm alive. Let's go. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? That sulfury smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
God damn it! I was trying to reload.
Wait a minute.
There we go. There we go. First death of the game, everybody. Let's go. Damn. All right. Let's try this again. Do we gotta blow up the wall? Yes, I do. Okay, now before I go over there, let me go right here. Ah, God damn it! Okay, never mind. Bad idea. Bad idea. That was a bad idea.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. Hiding won't help you. I love to reload during a battle.
Okay, understand this. Okay, you may understand the bullet, but do you understand the concept of love? Woo!
You better hurry up.
I am the one.
Man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of quarter. You know, that's so.
Damn it. Gotcha. Get back here, you! Die, asshole!
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
Wham!
My hand!
My hand!
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Okay, this is it. Hey there, Sherlock. How's it going?
Who the hell?
Okay, second time.
Can you talk?
Yeah, I just gotta understand the boss battle a little bit, and then we Gucci.
The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it.
it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
Give me the damn code, damn it.
Talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read.
Kind of like a psychic insulation.
Yeah, think of it like
Everyone who knows
Inception.
these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
Fair enough. That explains why you look the way you do.
You all right?
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
What difficulty? Not too hard. Like normal. It's normal difficulty.
So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? I can't be.
Doing the big boss run? Oh, hell no, hell no. I'm just playing this game for the first time. Well, technically for the first time, but
Calm down. What's wrong
I
with
have
you?
watched
I just
a
told
lot
you
of.
he had a heart attack or something.
I mean, so far I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes.
But I will
now.
say this though. I will say this. I'm not a
boys
stranger
are
to the
totally
Metal Gear Solid
insane.
series in terms of
They wouldn't
actually
hesitate
playing.
to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms.
In fact, I played through Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. Thanks to this, thanks to this collection right here, on 360 and PS3.
To override the detonation code. I heard
Yeah,
you had them.
I had a lot of fun playing
not
playing Metal Gear
anymore.
Solid 2, and
What? Who
especially
does that?
3.
Not the
3 was
terrorists.
my
That
is my favorite
woman.
one.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit.
Out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Thanks.
Damn.
Thanks.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
The CD
But tell
case?
me, if this doesn't work,
What is this,
is there some other
1998?
way to prevent the
Wait a
missile
minute.
launch?
You need to
Man,
find
this man is
Hal
talking
Emmerich,
gibberish.
one of my
CD
employees.
cases?
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's
I didn't
anyone
know,
who can
yeah,
figure
1 and
out
3
how
are
to
some of
stop
my faves.
Metal Gear from launching,
I really like
it's
Metal Gear.
him.
I really
What if
love
he
Metal Gear
can't come
Solid
up
3.
with
In fact,
anything?
it's one of the
You'll
reasons
have
why I
to
really
destroy
like
it.
the series to this
Emmerich
day.
knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Yeah, 2
Where
is
is
good,
this Emmerich?
but I enjoyed 3 a whole lot
He's
more.
probably being
And
held somewhere
so
in the
far with Metal Gear
nuclear
Solid 1,
warhead
I'm
storage
enjoying it.
building.
I'm certainly
It's
enjoying it.
north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone.
In fact, it's even
greater than
beginning.
it's ever been.
It's greater than it's ever been.
The amount of spent
You gotta
nuclear
look at the
fuel
case.
and plutonium
You gotta look at the
is
case the game
increasing
came in
even
for the
today.
code. Yeah, but that's for the
Have you
for
ever
the
seen
original
a warehouse
PS1
full of
though.
nuclear material?
No.
Or is it?
Drums and drums.
Or is it?
of nuclear
I'll
waste
tell you.
stacked
I'll tell you
this
why
high,
later on.
as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it.
Because I
Many of the
guarantee you,
drums
a
are
majority of the
corroded
people who are
with nuclear
who
waste
played
seeping
who's
out of
playing
them.
the late. Here's the
Not
thing.
only that,
I'm
but
playing this
several
on
pounds of muff
the
are reported every
Master
year.
Collection.
Muff.
And
stands for
I
material
guarantee you, a lot of the
unaccounted
people who have
It
bought the
proves
game,
that there's a large and well-organized
who
black
basically
market in
bought
nuclear materials.
the Master Collection,
Furthermore, since the end of the Cold
most
War,
likely
Russian nuclear
downloaded it
engineers
on
in
their
particular are
on their
out
favorite
of work
storefront,
with
whether it's
no
on
way to
Xbox
turn.
and PlayStation or Switch.
In
Like,
other words,
it's very
there's
likely
plenty
that
of
they
available
have
nuclear material and
that they have
scientists for making a
downloaded
bomb.
it instead of just
We
buying
live
a
in an
physical
age
copy.
when any small country can have a nuclear
That
weapons
is.
program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a
where's it?
significant nuclear presence.
Go.
Complete
Where'd
nuclear
it go?
disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence,
That is unless
we need a
you have
weapon
the
of
physical copy.
overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear.
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
The damn dirty liberals. Gotta own them libs.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you.
Snake says death to capitalism.
This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you will open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier. You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Oh, here it comes.
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
And there he goes. The man croaked.
What the hell?
What is going on? What the hell is going on? Rip.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
That's not saying much, bro.
Get in contact with her.
Snake,
After
there's
what
a
we've
lot
been
of
through,
electrical interference
there's
coming
only-
from there. It should be okay if you
After
do
what
burst
we've been
transmission
through,
like us, but normal
that is not saying
transmission
much.
is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes,
No.
we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Well, at least we healed up a little. Okay. Well, so much for him though. You played the 8-bit ones? I've only played Metal Gear 1. I've only played Metal Gear 1 and 2 for a teeny bit, but that's only via the HD collection. I haven't played it. I haven't played like the other versions, like the NES one. Or at least as far as I'm aware, I haven't played the NES one. Again, though, it's only for a teeny bit, so I really haven't. So I haven't had that much experience actually playing through those versions, you know. Okay, there's the hole. Right, where's the hole? There's the hole. Take that as you will. Oh, great. Enemies.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
And blow it to
in any
smithereens.
case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
It was. It was written on the CD case. But here's the thing, it's 2023. It's 2023. We don't have CD cases anymore.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Me when I see an RPG. Yeah, no. Doesn't the re-release have the code on the box? That's what I'm alluding to. There it is, right over there. There's the code right over there, just right up there. Honestly, it's cute that just for the box, just for the physical release, that they just put this up there. Yes, they did. Yes, they absolutely did. And honestly, for all the shit that Konami has for all the shit that they deserve, honestly, it's cute that they still managed to do this anyway. So that's cute. So hold on a second. So let's see here. 140.15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
Hoping to do something similar
You came by
for Silent
yourself?
Hills 1 2 4.
You think you're some kind of
well,
one-man
technically
army?
you got 2 and 3,
I
but
don't need lectures.
we don't talk about
You're
those
just like your
versions.
uncle, you know?
We don't talk
How do you
about
know
them.
my uncle?
But I do hope
go
they
way
do
back.
a
What's your
proper
My name's not
version,
important.
I mean, like an actual proper re-release
you be
of
Snake?
Silent
Are
Hills
you
1 to 3,
Solid
especially
Snake?
1.
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You?
Yeah, 1 could definitely use a.
Sorry about before.
One
I
could
wasn't sure if
definitely
you were
use
one of the good
like
guys.
a massive
But I
touch
knew
up.
you were.
2 and 3,
Ow.
well,
It's your eyes.
yeah,
my
that.
eyes.
And then there's 4,
They're
which I
not
heard
soldiers'
some pretty
eyes.
good things
And
about.
they're
I
rookies'
never
eyes,
played
right?
it through the Silent
No,
Hill games
they're
personally,
beautiful,
but
compassionate
I've heard
eyes.
of the legendary status
Just
of
what
those
I'd
4
expect
games.
from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry.
Those are trash.
You'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the
Fucking
legend, I'm
Comic
afraid.
Sans.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows?
You're not brothers,
Why don't
are
ask
you?
him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons.
What?
This base
No
is
way.
owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next
Bastard.
Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before...
Fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right
Honestly,
after
it's not
the
even that I'm
revolt
not
started.
commentating like a lot of it. I'm just
That's when he
enjoying
gave you the detonation code
the story
override keys,
itself.
right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
Yes, they
How's he
do.
holding up?
Yes, they do.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warheads. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Well,
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're
save
right.
him.
In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
Wouldn't
It
be the
won't
first
first
time.
Ah,
Yeah,
What's
we
the best
we
way
took
to
care
get to
of
the building
other
where the
Metal.
doctor's being held?
We took care of other Metal
there's a
Gears
cargo
with,
door on the first
with
floor
my
of
own
this building
fists.
that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No.
way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yes, I mean, look at you.
You
You're
pause
green
for
as
just 1
hell.
second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
Problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit.
No, because Mama
myself
didn't
to
raise a
quit now.
bitch. That's why.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like
the
my
trauma.
uncle said.
Huh, I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Never say it like that ever
Gotcha.
again.
But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay, so then.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Thank God.
Meryl is a very strong woman. I really respect her.
She's got plenty of heart.
Thanks, Snake.
Not so fast. The real mission is still ahead.
It's like, don't count your chickens before they hatch, Colonel. Like you're still on thin ice.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
I'm a streamer, so the answer is no.
You called Snake?
Yes, I did. Save just in case. I know it hasn't been that long, but you never know sometimes with these old ass games.
Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad breath. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your
mind. I'm not gonna lie though, I forgot Nastasha's codec code. Codec frequency. There we go. I don't know why I said code like that, but whatever. Okay, so 2, right? Is this 2? Is this 2? Alfamas. Yeah, you know what? I could go for an upgrade. Aha. Oh god, I almost did a little bit of a mistake right there. Thank you. Thank you. The bullets. There we go. There we go. I believe you contact Nastasha later on in the game. Might be wrong. Maybe. Again, it has been a while since I've seen anyone play Metal Gear Solid 1, so I wasn't like 100% certain on like where things should be and all. Okay, open up. Okay. Let's try. First floor, because there's nothing for us in B1 now. So yeah, we should probably get to B. We should get to the first floor.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Just don't swing your hips around too much.
Like an airlock.
You'll distract the other guards, but not that kind of distraction.
Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my
bad girl now.
To be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
All right, the door is open. Okay, but now Hong. Oh shit. I am in need of more rations. What system is this? This? The Series X version. The Series X. Hey, cardboard box. Hell yeah. Most broken item in the game. Period. No questions. No further questions for this.
What have you got there? A cardboard box?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Remember that trick? That's the Snake I remember. Those poor fools won't know what hit them.
Even he agrees. Let's go.
A cardboard box, huh? Just like Zanzibar.
It saved my skin more than a few times in outer heaven, too.
Getting the maximum use out of ordinary on-hand objects is the first principle of survival. It's especially important in covert operations.
I haven't forgotten what you taught me.
This is my happy. This is my happy
What is
place
it,
box. Like this box is my. This box is my safe space.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Been thinking about getting the new re-releases, but heard mixed things. I don't blame you for like hesitating on this version because there's some good things on here, but the initial launch version.
Don't think of it like that.
Is
at least
like,
you'd never get lost.
It's like a hit or miss kind of thing. On the one hand, you have a lot of the versions. You have the versions of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and specifically just 1, where you have the regular version, you have VR missions, and you have the European version of the VR missions, and then you have the Japanese version of Metal Gear Solid, which I think it's Metal Gear Solid Integral. I don't know the full specifics of that version, but the fact that there's even several versions in Metal Gear Solid 1 in this particular re-release, it's pretty good. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. I don't remember if there's other versions that are in there, like say for example the OG Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 3 that version, or Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, or like any of that. But I know for sure Metal Gear Solid 1 definitely has different versions that you can play through. It also includes Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear. It also includes Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, the MSX versions. And if I remember correctly, if you buy the Master Collection, if you bought the entire thing, you also get Metal Gear Solid. You also get Metal Gear Solid. Words. It's Metal Gear 1, but for the NES, and you also get Metal Gear Snake's Revenge, the other NES game that nobody wants to talk about or even acknowledge its existence. But hey, for a collection like this, it's pretty solid. In terms of technicals, it could have been better. Yeah, I think it could. I think the re-release could have been so much better, in my personal opinion. It could. They could, like, the system could easily output to 4K. So, especially with a game like this, it could have easily been outputted to 4K. But considering that it isn't, it's, as far as I'm aware, it's 1080p 30 FPS. But and as for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, if you play on PS4 or Xbox, you only get 1080 30 for some godforsaken reason. It's a baffling decision, considering that on PS3 and 360, the HD collection can output a 1080p 60 FPS. That is the weird thing to me. So to hear that the PS4 and Xbox One version can only output a Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 at 1080p 30 is baffling to me. That is just so... It's a little asinine. It's probably the worst thing to... I'd probably say, if you want a really good version of the HD collection or any other kind, this is probably the way to go. But if you want the ease of access... Here's the thing, though. There is only one simple drawback to the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, and it's that you can't buy this version anymore. You can't buy any new copies of this anymore. You can't download you can't download this specific version on any storefront anymore, and you'll have to buy this used. And even then, the price for getting a 360 or PS3 version of this game is approximately $40. And I don't know if that's something if anyone would be willing to do nowadays, especially if you have. I'd probably say you're better, even though you can't play this version on, even though you can't download it anymore, you can still play this version on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and X via the backward compatibility program. So if you have a 360 version, if you have a Series X, go for it. I say go for it. Because you can't play the PS3 version on PS5. You just can't. You can download it. You can try downloading it, but you need to have a download code, or if you would have bought it first when it was new, when it was still listed on the store. But that's just the reality of the situation, honestly. So the best way you can play this collection now is through the Master Collection. That's just how it is sometimes. Sucks to suck, I guess. Which is very stupid, but that's just how it is sometimes, you know?
A cardboard box? I heard stories from my uncle, but I always thought he was pulling my leg. I've got no comment.
That's quite disappointing. Might just have to stick with the OGs. Still got the PS1, PS2 versions. Sweet. You know, funny enough, I've actually been getting myself into collecting old games recently. Only because I guess you could say I got a bit of a nostalgia with the original Xbox. That's the system that I grew up with. Now, granted, it isn't the first system I got, but it's the one that I've had very fond memories of when, growing up as a kid and a teenager. Because my first system was the Nintendo 64, and while I do have a lot of nostalgia for it, it's like, it's not the worst system, but it's one of the systems that's kind of hard to go back to, especially considering the price you have to pay just in the system's library. I can't even tell you how much it even costs to get not just a working system, working controllers, but you also need to have games at a reasonable price. Like, getting them at a reasonable price is BS nowadays. So I thought to myself, well, if I'm gonna start collecting again, I may as well just start with the OG Xbox, because not only is it a pretty easy system to collect in terms of pricing, because it's reasonably I put quote unquote reasonably priced compared to, let's say, the PS2 and even especially GameCube. Bro. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me show you what I got recently, actually. Hold on a second. Speaking of GameCube, because I've also started collecting for the GameCube as well, because I actually have my Wii, my original Wii from 2008, that still has the GameCube backward compatibility. And just recently, and by recently I mean by over the past month, about the past month or so, I managed to score something pretty big when I was perusing my local game store. My local game store. One of. There's a couple, but this is the go-to when it comes to as fair prices as possible. And by fair, I mean like relatively fair compared to eBay and Amazon prices. OG Xbox has still good prices. Hell yeah. Somehow managed to get a couple games here and there for reasonably cheap prices. In fact, hold on a second. For the OG Xbox. Now, granted, they're not exclusive to the system, because there's definitely better ways to play this game nowadays. But this one, you know what? This one was worth it. GTA the Trilogy, the real trilogy, the one true package of Grand Theft Auto, of the Grand Theft Auto trilogy back on the OG Xbox. This one, I managed to net this for $40. Granted, like, as you can tell, the box is in like semi-rough shape, but it's still playable. I'm still able to enjoy the game to enjoy the 3 games for as well as I can. Yes, I think it's pretty worth it. My bad. Anyway, this one on the other hand, in terms of GameCube games, this one was the one that I really wanted. But I wasn't able to get a good deal. Well, a fair. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I managed to score this at my local game store. This one was just fantastic. Best part? It actually has all the things over here. So you got the game over here, you got the manual and all that. It's complete, so to speak. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is a good deal. And it's actually the one GameCube game that... Here's the thing. I never touched any GameCube game, let alone controller, let alone game, up until recently. In fact... This is the first time I've ever owned a GameCube controller. And I gotta say, it feels like I was missing out. I was missing out on so much on the controller, because here's the thing. When I was younger, because I was a fan of Nintendo games before, because like I said, I used to own a N64. But looking at the controller for the first time, in my 8-year-old mind, I was thinking, this looks stupid. This looks very stupid. I don't like this. Like, why do you have one bumper? Why do you have, like, why does the control pad look like this? Why is the C-stick smaller than the actual control stick? Why are the button layouts like this? It looks stupid. According to my 8-year-old brain, it was stupid. But holding it now, actually, like, you know, having a feel of the layout of the controls and all that, I'm like, okay, you know what? This actually feels not that bad. Yeah, it feels weirdly natural. Like the moment you grip it, the moment that you actually have a handle on the controls and all that, it feels weirdly natural. In fact, I also had a couple Wii games that were compatible with the GameCube controller, and it feels nice to play. I had I was playing Mario Kart Wii with the GameCube controller, and it feels very nice. And it's like, and it feels nice to control. I even tested Smash Brothers Brawl as well, and I mean, it's not my preferred mode, and Nunchuck is the definitive way to play Smash Brothers Brawl. Playing on this, I mean, it's not going to be my preferred control style, but I do like it. I like the way it feels. I guess the best way to describe my experience with the GameCube controller is this. Being a kid makes you feel, well, actually no, I'm not 100% certain of what the like how like this quote goes. Well, whatever. But when the important thing is, I never learned to fully appreciate what the GameCube controller was capable of until recently, and I guess I kind of regret the decision of sticking with the Xbox instead of, you know, just branching out to other platforms like the GameCube or, yeah, even the PS2 as well. Like I was kind of curious about what the PS2 system had to offer, but in my opinion, it's like the games themselves look pretty good. It's just that the PS2 feels pretty hard to go back to in terms of visuals. I imagine that if you were to emulate it on PC, you would have a pretty fun time trying to configure here and there. Just playing through games like Jak and Daxter or Sly Cooper, stuff like that. Those are the games I kind of want to play at some point in the future, but again, not necessarily an easy way of playing those games nowadays. But all in due time. That's like a few years from now or some shit. Because right now my focus is on Xbox and maybe a bit of GameCube here and there. Epic Paper Mario moment. I really love the 64, and I am playing through Thousand Year Door little by little. At least like whenever I do have the time to sit down and play some games, because I also have a full-time job as well. So actually sitting down and enjoying games is a bit of a rarity nowadays. But in the time that I have played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, yeah, I can kind of see why people like this. At least from the way that, from what I can tell, if you love Paper Mario 64, you're gonna love Thousand Year Door. At least that's the first impressions that I'm getting so far. GameCube controller looks weird but plays amazing. N64 controller looks and plays awful. I like the system, and even I can admit that. The N64 controller, how the hell are you supposed to hold that thing? Again, love the system to death. I can't forgive the controller. Sorry, but that's just how it works nowadays. But at the same time, I wouldn't be opposed to if Nintendo were to make a... Oh, actually, funny enough, hold on a second. Un momentito, por favor. Now, hypothetically speaking, if Nintendo were to do another classic another like classic edition of a system like the SNES, but in place of the N64, I probably would say, you know what? Yeah, give me that damn. You know what? Give me the N64 controller. I'll handle it. I'll grip it again. If only just to play Paper Mario. If only just to play Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64 or anything like that. I would love a classic console like this again. Granted, N64 version. I've been waiting to see if they could do something like that again, like how they did with the NES and SNES. In fact, one of the few reasons why I even bought this system recently is because I really wanted to play Super Mario RPG, and yeah, I did play it on stream. I liked it. I really liked it. But yeah, sorry, but I guess you could say it's a passion that I've come to appreciate a lot more as someone who has like deep appreciation of gaming back in the day. Now, when I say back in the day, I mean by like N64, GameCube era games and all that. Like that's the era that I really grew up in as someone who really loves playing those kind of games. I want to get the new Mario RPG remake, but so much to play. Bro, just in 2023 alone, we've had so many good games. There's just so many to play. Like, it's hard for me to even comprehend which one I want to play next. I mean, here's the thing. There's only a couple games that I've played that's new in 2023. I only played Hi-Fi Rush, a teeny bit of Starfield. I ended up not liking it all that much, but I did appreciate what they were trying to go for. And well, that's about it. Because but here's the thing. I'm also trying to start up playing the Dead Space remake, and I'm liking what I'm playing so far. Like, it's very atmospheric. I played the original back in 2012. No, not 2012. Around 2015 or so, but the PC version of it, and it's really rough to get back. It's really rough to play through. Let me tell you, it's not a bad game. Make no mistake about that. It's just very hard to get into. But with that said, I did like what I played at the time. I mean, it's good. Not great, not fantastic. It's just good. But I have heard Dead Space 2 is just great. It's goated even. And yeah, there's a whole lot of games I really want to play as well, like Resident Evil 4 remake, Hogwarts Legacy, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, especially Alan Wake 2. I played Alan Wake 1 and American Nightmare when they were brand new, and it's great. It's just fantastic. I really loved it. I honestly loved it. Back when they were new, I was well into spin-off follow-up would be right up my alley, and it was a joy to play through, all around. It was just fun playing. And for Alan Wake 2, I really want to dedicate time just to even play that, and only God knows when I'll ever have the time to even play that on my own. You know, whether it's gonna be on stream or if it's gonna be an off-stream kind of thing. But yeah, there's just too many damn games there's just too many damn good games coming out to just in 2023 alone. In fact, I'd argue that this is the best year we've had in terms of game releases since 2007. Since 2007, we've had Mario Galaxy, the Orange Box, the Assassin's Creed. Those are the games that are just off the top of my head. Halo 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like, there's just so many crazy releases around that time. It's insane. And that's just for 2007. There's also 2008, the following year, with Gears of War 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, Dead Space. Jesus Christ. We had it good back in the day. And honestly, this year was also pretty good too. Granted, like, when I say this year, I mean by like 2023, because 23. I'm sure, like, in most parts of the world now, it's like, it's 24. Y'all are living in the future right now. But overall, like, it's just been great. It's just been a fantastic year for gaming. In 2023 alone, it's just a fantastic year all around. And I'm happy. And I'm honestly happy to see that on the consumer level, we've had so many good games. Like, this was just a damn good year for games. Not so much for the creative or business standpoint, unfortunately, because of all the layoffs, the closures, and all that. It just sucks for the developmental side of the gaming industry. Like, it's just a bad time, honestly. It's just bad. And I really hope that whoever was let go or fired or anything of the sort, they'll really do get back on their feet. And I really hope that they find like new pastures somewhere, but wherever that may be. Oh well. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes, you know? I just hope that it wasn't... I just hoped that the game developers were really rewarded for their success and not punished, you know? But that's just how it is sometimes. That's just how it is. Anywho, though. Damn, I talked a lot today. I think that's the most I ever talked in quite a while. Over the past couple streams here and there, I've mostly just been just like uber focused on trying to either completing Mario RPG, just trying to see if I could get to that endpoint ASAP, just so I could get to Metal Gear Solid 1, or just focused on other things like storytelling for Genshin Impact and the like. But I think this is the first time in a long time that I've actually, just sat down, talked and all that. And like, even to the point where, honestly, I really shouldn't be talking all that much because of my current condition. It's nothing serious. It's just that I got something in my throat, and it's like, if I talk for a prolonged period of time, I would end up coughing, you know? I likely develop bronchitis or some shit. But hey, it'll pass eventually, like everything else in life. Believe me when I say, it's not the worst I've ever dealt with. Trust me. But it was a nice talk. Yeah, I think it was just a nice talk. I know. Like you just showed up just to like see me play Metal Gear Solid 1 and all that. And well, to be quite honest with you, I'm gonna be ending the stream pretty soon because let's just say I do have like some family obligations gotta like take care of, such as celebrating the new year and all that. So I will need to end the stream like pretty soon, just pretty soon. But anyway, though, next year, Jesus Christ, next year. Yeah, what the new year will give us in terms of game releases, because I get the feeling we are currently in the final stretch of the Nintendo Switch's lifespan. There's a high chance. Take it easy. Enjoy the New Year's festivities. Thanks, Sherlock. I really do appreciate you just coming on down and hanging out and all that. Like, I really do appreciate that. If you want, tomorrow I'll be streaming again. Here's the thing. My usual schedule is Sundays and Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's when I usually stream and all that. But I'm making this week an exception because tomorrow I am off from work, so I will be able to stream the next day, so to speak. And tomorrow I'll be playing some Genshin Impact, just enjoying the story and all that. Like, nothing too extreme or anything like that. Like, it's not like we'll be going into some fandom rant, just some fandom rabbit hole or anything like that. It's just chilling and just enjoying the story quest that I may have forgotten about last week, but that's a story for a different time. But yeah, I'll be here tomorrow just streaming. And I won't be streaming on Wednesday. Without going into too much personal detail, I'm going to be covering someone's shift at work. So with that said, it does require me to be there for a while. So after tomorrow's stream, the next time that I will be streaming will be around, well, today, actually, like around this hour. So if you want to come in and just join in, like with the stream and all that, just converse, or just see me play more Metal Gear Solid, I'm definitely gonna do it all Sunday. Is that like if you just want to tune in for the Metal Gear Solid streams, it's just gonna be on Sundays. So yeah, if you don't want to tune in for Genshin, that's fine by me. If you want to tune in for just Metal Gear Solid, all Sunday. That is unless I take a day off or whatever, or anything like that. So yeah, I'll just post on the community notes or on my socials down there on the description, whether it's on Discord or Twitter or anything like that. Yeah, you can just follow me over there, whatever you like to do. I ain't gonna force you at gunpoint, just telling you, like, follow my streams, follow my socials, or the cat gets it, or whatever, or anything like that. But hey, just do what you want to do, all right? But with that said, yeah, thank you very much for tuning to the stream. Really appreciate you coming on down, hanging out, all that jazz, and hope to see you to Navia story quest. I'm really curious about what they'll do, because we have seen a lot of good development for Navia. Now I'm curious how exactly they're gonna do that even further. Just out of curiosity. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you then. Until then, take care.